I feel pity for him sometimes. Yes, because he was a good crier, but at the same time,
I did not feel anything for this man or feel any sympathy for him because people like this, you made your choices.
question of the day: was Efemini Edewor a selfish man, or was he just a desperate man with no options? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Welcome to where I've been watching. My name is Enifome.
And my name is Bucci. Today we'll be diving into the gritty world of the latest thriller on Netflix. Here's my eyes, by Kemi Adetiba. It's titled To Kill a Monkey. It's a new 8-part thriller series on Netflix. You need to see it. The story follows Efemini. He's a struggling poor man just trying to live with the cards that life had dealt him. Pretty tough cards, if you ask me. Until one day he met this old acquaintance, Oboz.
And Oboz pulls him into this web of crime, promising him very fast money. But with every decision that Efemini makes during this time where he makes a lot of money, he just pulled deeper and deeper into this dark side or this dark life.
William Benson, he nailed this role. Kudos to him. Let's just say that one first. Also, Bucci Franklin nailed this role. I'm talking about the character that is Efemini here. I don't know if he's selfish. For me, I think that he's just a human being because even other characters too displayed levels of selfishness as well. But a lot of eyes are on him because he's the protagonist here, and a lot of his moves are judged. So is it selfish? He's not selfish. Most of the time, I just try to lean to it. Maybe just being human. In the beginning of the show, there was a time where the one of the players, or I say players, I like to call them players because I feel like it was just like a battlefield or a game in this entire universe, the To Kill a Monkey universe. There was a time where one of his coworkers said, God does not like you. And I wrote it down that not just God that does not like this man, I do not like this man as well. And this was when he was dirt poor. Like he was just very infuriating. Some of his choices were. I feel pity for him sometimes. Yes, because he was a good crier, but at the same time,
I did not feel anything for this man or feel any sympathy for him because people like this, you made your choices. You know what you were doing.
but did he
You would
have
have said
okay?
no or yes or okay. You should have thought it through. You're an adult. I think his wife said she was 47 years old when she
She's
had, yeah, she's
47.
47 and she had triplets. It was not
Yeah.
planned. I'm like, what do you mean it wasn't planned? And you don't know that you can have babies at this time.
Yeah.
And while your wife was pregnant, I'm sure maybe they did test or scan. Maybe they could not afford it. Maybe probably, or he could have at least prepared for that baby because I don't think he was even ready to have another baby. Not talk about having three
They
surprise
knew it
babies.
was triplets.
You know it was triplets.
Yeah, he told his co-worker that, oh, she's expecting triplets, and the man laughed at him like you are really God's
Yeah,
least favorite child.
you take saliva morning, afternoon, night
Yeah,
as your dinner, and you're having three babies, or you're going to have a baby. So I don't really feel any sympathy for the man at all for any reason when he wasn't even poor. And I don't see him as a victim because I feel like he made his choice.
I don't know. I don't necessarily see him as a victim. There was a point in this movie I was saying, I hope he and his wife runs into the sunset. I hope they get away with this because the show gave us time to start building and start connecting with the characters. If you ever like if Minnie, his wife, both of I have to pick with this show is that they did not show us any time where this family was catching a break. The first episode, they showed us, oh, in the beginning. Second episode, they started showing us that, oh, hands of friendship. And okay, it didn't end with them going to a new apartment. Oh, yeah, okay, small now, the things are turning around. So it cuts to 4 years later. And that 4 years later now, we never even get to see them. You know, most of the time, all these kind of crime thrillers, you see them living lavish, living la vida loca. But this one, yes, they were living lavish when we saw them 4 years later, but the pain was already here on their doorstep. I wanted to see them catch a break at least, even if it was just montages of them just flying to Dubai or whatever. I would have appreciated it so much because, oh my God, it was like they could not just catch a break. And 4 years is such a short time.
Yeah, it was really pretty short time
Yeah,
for everything to just come crumbling down because you struggled all your life. Well,
yeah.
for something years of your life, you've been struggling, you've been in poverty, and then you enjoy you just taste riches for like 4 years and it's over.
The worst thing is that you just remind you of that saying that, oh, a lot of people say it. I think I have that opinion as well that, okay, what other people are doing is saying people get away with this kind of thing, but it reach your turn now and it's like, no, 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 no. God is like, nah, I don't play that. You are going to get punished.
Yeah.
Only 4 years of enjoyment for you.
And for Oboz, kudos to Bucci Franklin for
Yeah.
delivering that role. I think there are people like this every day. I like performance, so he nailed it. He just wanted money. He just like Efemini, but from a very early stage. He did not care about morality or anything. He just wanted to do anything to just make money. I think he's just a product of what the cards that life dealt to him. But I also think that he was very manipulative with his friendship with but not really, because he
Not
was
really.
really open with Efemini and how he was going to just bring him into this entire lifestyle. He was even gracious to him. He was even kind enough to him that okay, they don't take him to like the way he did the other boys that start working for him, that he'll go and do a bit of sacrifice so they cannot leave him after a certain amount of years, or you not cheat him. I was even gracious to him not to do that. But I think it's because from their backstory, this man already saved his life. That's why he did that. So I like Oboz. I will not even say he manipulated Efemini into this friendship. He was very hot headed. That's my only problem with him. Like, oh, he never ever sat still to even think. He just acted. He was just all about action.
What is the product of this system? The system. They're both products of the system because this man graduated the first class. This man did the work. People say, "Oh, when you go and learn programming and all of that, you set yourself up for life." This man did the work. It still did not work for him. Then Obos, it just shows you how it's just like a paradox. And it's sad. The entire relationship, the dynamics, it was just really sad.
Yeah.
It's just like damned if you do, damned if you don't do, damned if you don't do. I like this show so much because it really just tells the story of a lot of what a lot of Nigerians are going through.
Yes,
Like
it
when
does.
life pushes you to the wall that it's either you or this deep blue sea. And that's what Obos experienced. He must have experienced a very shocking poverty, just the way Efemini have experienced the way into his life.
But I
But
think Efemini had people like a support system
just
because he had somebody that even took up he had relatives that his daughter even stayed with, so he has a support system. I don't
yeah,
think Obos had that.
yeah, Obos had this shocking encounter of poverty, and he's like, I'm never going back here. So that is his relationship with poverty. That's why he's so hell bent on money, 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 money. Whatever things to just have to stay afloat. So yeah, I think they are both products of the system. The investigator called both of them night and day. When you think about it, it just really tells you how human beings can be complicated. How about teacher?
Teacher is supposed to be the big bad villain in this show, or one of the villains in this
I don't
show.
think it was a big bad villain.
It
No,
was not a bit like he was supposed to be,
I don't think
but
so.
he wasn't. He was supposed to be the threat. He was one that started to he actually started this chaos after 4 years of them doing this business and being very successful with it. He was one that came and just turned everything upside down. So I expected more from him. Like the first action he did was threaten this man's daughter's life. So you think, okay, ooh, there were multiple times in the series that I was waiting for teacher to just act, just be this scary guy. I know that oh, they say he's an old taker and all of that. Like he's an old timer in this, but he has not improved. Like when a feminist started working with Oboz, he told Oboz that he has not yet updated his system and everything, and it could help him do all these things. So imagine this teacher is way, 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 way has done it way, way back, and he has never ever upgraded it. So I experienced some kind of. I felt like he had power. I thought he would have power because if you've had money and you've been doing this kind of sketchy business for a really long time, you have connections in different places that you could even threaten to even get EFCC on their necks and all those things. So I was expecting to kind of a lot of things from him, but I'll just see him in the corner. I know he lost his granddaughter, but I'll just be in the corner. They just show him once, then he'll come and be like, "Oh, I'm the reason why these people are still alive because they're still alive because they are on my time." I'm like, I don't really feel like you are supposed to be like as threatening as you are supposed to be. That was just for the teacher, but I don't really like him.
For me, teacher is a loser. I was not scared of him
Yeah.
at all. First, when they saw that, oh, I said, who is starting war with them? Oh my god, daughter's baby. We don't even get to see them enjoy, and this person's putting the person's child in a freezer, and you're like, who is this person? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And apparently, your boss know who did the strike, and it's this one person that wants um tax. Like in all the drug business, people start saying, okay, so you can work in my terrain, you have to do tax. This teacher, he's an old taker, like an old timer. He has been doing this online business for a long time. And he's saying that he wants to cleanse the place. He's living in a fool's paradise, basically. He doesn't know that things have passed the way he's thinking already. Even from the way he even ended up in the series. It just shows you that yeah, for me the big bad wolf in this movie, in this show was Obos. He was a hothead. Any little thing he did could just turn the entire business on its head. Even on the day that the strike happened, when the daughter came to announce that okay, something had happened during the birthday party when the war was about to start. I thought it was Oboz that did that because he even took the his brotherly to a boat to like threaten him for
Is this still in
stealing
his
from
law?
him. So he was just a big battle for, in the entire show for me. I was always looking forward to what is he going to do next, what is he going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he was a big battle for me in the show. Like, I was just really curious to know what is Oboz going to do next. What is this hotel going to do next?
Not teacher. Teacher was just on the
Teacher was
sideline, and now
is a
it
loser.
offended me at some point. Like I think in the episode, like this
He
man,
didn't offend me
because
at all. Like
some people were like, "Oh, pay this man the 30% that he wants from this thing." Well, I'm like, go and sleep. They kill your granddaughter. I feel
yeah,
like if they killed your granddaughter immediately, war, like there should be blood on the
he
streets
is a
of this.
loser.
But he was just on the sidelines. I hated it so much because I felt like he should have done more.
Even that's what all these losers do. It's either you're going to play along with what's going on right now. Either you join the kids, know what the kids are doing, or you take a back seat, like
Yeah.
retire. Because if you're not willing to learn more, if you're not willing to say, oh, before it takes brains, well now anybody can do it. Okay, get with the program. If you many met about it, so now you're still doing local style of, and that was
Yeah.
very funny to me. He put a charm on his dog. It was just very funny, and I like that if many body brains and it just turn everything around.
Which character surprised you the most?
No character really surprised me. I
Yeah.
I think I was thoroughly impressed with how everybody was written.
Yeah, I don't think there were any surprises with the characters or even the story itself
Eh,
or where it was going.
No, I was impressed by the story. I thought it was going to go straight, but from episode 3, already seeing like okay, someone is already
Yeah,
hitting
yeah,
them.
okay. When the
I
trailer came out, I'm
was
like, okay, I
so
already know the
proud.
beginning to the end of this show, but
I was not able to
it,
predict
wa-
the show. I was pretty
you
proud.
could when you've seen like these things happen in society, you could really tell what these
It
characters
does
are
not bode well. It
going
never
and
bodes well.
how it's going to even with the cyber crimes woman. I could like fully predict like the ending, not really, but I knew where the characters, all of them were all
Yeah,
heading.
yeah. It's definitely a part of destruction. From the minute that they're meeting and shaking hands and they oh brotherly, brother, it never ends. It's going to end in betrayal, it's going to end in blood. But how is it going to bode? Like how is it going to go down? That is where the question of the day. And for the life of me, some of Efemini's decisions, I know that yes, it was just being human, but sometimes I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing right
Yeah, and
now?
I never thought he was ever kind to his wife, so I never
He was
felt
never
some.
kind to his wife.
I don't think he was kind to her, ever.
In the hospital when the mother that I wrote it down. That's my favorite scene. When you're like, "How are you?" and the mother was like,
She's
"She's
hungry. I'm
hungry."
like, yeah, she's hungry.
I said she's hungry, Oga. Like
She did not. Where are the lies? I
triplets,
don't know why people like to behave like people are lying against them or people are trying to bully them. It's the truth. The wife is hungry.
and
She
you're
hasn't
poor.
eaten.
I'm sorry. And they were never trying to make it seem like the mother-in-law was doing something bad. But
Yeah,
she did not ask her to go and do cybercrime.
you
She
are.
was just wanted the best for her daughter, which any parent to do. Like that's what he was doing for his daughter. He was fighting Evie that oh why will you go like how could you be so stupid to go with Oboz? So
Yeah.
any parent to do that I want the best for you right now, and you are actually messing up your opportunities. So and the wife seems like she has a good head on her shoulder. Not seems like she had a good head on her
Yeah, I feel like
shoulders.
she was only one hustling in the house.
She was
Forgive
hustling.
me.
She tried. She really
I felt
tried.
like her job was pulling the weight of the family more.
She said it
Her
that her
cleaning
job
job.
is or what her
Because I
nanny.
don't know. I think for some reason I feel like I know how Nigeria is hard, but for some reason with Efemini's resources to him, I feel like he could have done more even as a poor man. I know getting a job is hard. I know things are hard for people, but I couldn't just feel any sympathy for Efemini at all. At all. I felt like okay, why are you working has just one job? When he said, oh, at night he is ashamed to go home and go to bed, he just goes to a bar. So if I think that he's working, I'm saying, yeah, these are the problems. This is why you are poor.
Yeah.
So you have money to buy a bottle of beer and get drunk and just fall asleep at the bar, but you cannot go and use that time to find one vigilante work that will bring
That's
money.
true. Vigilante. Yeah. There are options though. Although Nigeria is kind of hard, it's hard,
Yeah, it's
but there
hard.
are
I know that,
options.
but there were options for him. Like if you had it in mind that okay, I'm ashamed to go home at night. I cannot sleep at night at home.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. Vigilante work.
I was cursing him out
1,000 naira
so
a night
bad in the
can do a lot.
beginning. I cursed him out so much. Tell that hospital scene, I was like, triplets. Why did people why did people do the deed? I said people should love each other, love it and end there. Both of you in your one room. Don't bring kids into this mess. This character what you waiting for.
I think it was just Oboz. I did not just want it to happen for some reason. I was like, oh, I feel for you. Just Oboz.
I was rooting for Idia, Obos's wife. I did not want anything to happen to her at all. And her, I wanted to see more of those her funny dressing and her long nails. A lot of people are really praising Bucci Franklin, but I think that Lillian was she was like comic relief to me. And then she comes on my screen, I'm like, what do you want to do again? And her dress sense is just she and Obos. Well done to the wardrobe managers. They are it. This is how they dress.
Yeah. This is Chief Pablo and
Pablo and
Pablo's wife.
Pablet. This is how they dress. Anyhow, just put everything on the body. You show that this person has been in poverty before, person has touched money. Like especially the colors red.
Yeah. And
It's so funny.
for some reason, when it got to the final episode, not for some reason, where it was going, I thought, okay, maybe there will be like a season 2 and she'll be the one leading there.
Me too.
But it did not happen like that. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
At the end, I was saying, okay, we have only 20 minutes left too. That means we're going to have a season 2. Yeah. And I said, okay, and I was not telling myself that, okay, if we're going to have a season 2, we don't have to wait for a long time. I don't know if I'm pleased about that, but I'll say maybe the wives will now take over, Efemini's wife and Idia. But it's wrapped up. So I said, okay, although they had wrap up for Idia again, very hot headed move, very younger move like this.
I'm glad that it ended with a season 1.
Yeah, I'm glad it ended with
Yeah,
season
because
one.
when I knew it was a series, I was freaking out. Like, what are you going to talk about for 8 episodes?
Yeah,
For some reason, well, the pacing was okay.
I
It
love
was
the
a good pacing.
pacing. I,
And
I think I love the pacing. I love the pacing so much. I think Kemi Adetiba did well, layering the story, everything else blending well. I liked it. I liked the cinematography as well. It was good. Good
yeah,
set location, perfect too. They tried.
yeah. Do you have anything that stuck with you since you're talking about cinematography and anything?
In many scenes, like I had a lot of scenes that made me chuckle, but I cannot just get away that scene of mother saying she's hungry from my head.
So
Like
a baby just died. She went through emergency surgery.
yeah,
The children came out so small, like they were malnourished in the belly.
malnourished.
She's malnourished as well. Children were malnourished. One, his lung did not even form birth, so he died. And you're asking me, how are you? Don't
and
ask how are
and
you.
and what was funny in that scene was that the woman was doing baby talk, go gaga with her grandchildren, and she's giving their father a hot. I love this. So that's the only scene that just really well, there are a lot of nice scenes in the movie.
I don't have anyone sure, but though I felt like it was very dramatic towards the end with the whole EVA part. EVA, I think EVA was a silly child
She's just a silly child.
or an adult already, but I think she could have known better or done better or just granted her father more
She does
grace.
not know the details of what's going on, the back underbelly. She will know that there's something sketchy going on here, but she thinks she's in love. She don't really understand. Hopefully, years to come, she'll understand. I like the ending. For some reason, I don't know why I was wishing that the wife would forgive him. I don't know if it's my brain, but I'm glad.
But the only thing that I'm angry at the wife for moving with the doctor.
Yeah, but I don't think that it will continue though.
Yeah.
I think that's just like a one-time thing. That's what I feel. I was lucky with the ending, and well done to Kemi Adetiba for this one. This trailer was really good. As I will confess that I was skeptical, like, okay,
Yeah.
I was skeptical. I can't lie, but thoroughly pleased. I would have stood up now and started clapping, but that would be a little bit dramatic. So yes, I enjoyed it. I think everything was very respectful. I think that if she really for her to write, direct, and produce the movie, it's phenomenal. She did her research. Attention to detail was there. If
They
that
pronounce the names very the
yeah
way they pronounce names was how I was expecting they will pronounce names
yeah
with suspicions.
yeah
Is it suspicions? I mean suspicion.
suspicion.
That's how I was expecting they
Yeah,
will
this
pronounce
is
the
a
names in
thriller because some
suspicion.
people are saying that this one is one of the best thrillers from Nigeria. That was not a thriller. This is a thriller. You
Yeah.
care about the characters, you are rooting for characters, you are connected to the characters. So that's why how you do it. Like Kemi Adetiba, well done. I love it. I don't know if I'm so proud of you.
I'll give it 5 stars. Well, I feel like if I watch it again, I might find some flaws that I'm like, okay, but I had a good time watching it and I binged it like non-stop. So 5 stars.
5 solid stars. If in a day I get past one episode of your show, just know that you have something good going on here. And I did not speed it up anytime. So just know that you did something because I have a very short attention span. Like I don't have time. So I was able to watch about 4 episodes in a day. So that is a win. Honestly, I know that. Yeah, that's a win. So yeah, 5 stars. Well done. Well done. Well
Well
done.
done.
If you have seen To Kill a Monkey,
Please Do well to tell us your thoughts in the comment section. You know we already like that. And do
Yes.
not forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to We Have Been Watching. We talk about movies and TV shows here.
Goodbye. Take good care of yourself. Don't forget the question of the day is, was Efemini selfish?
Yeah.
Looking forward to your hot takes. Goodbye.
Bye.